This is a walkthrough of the Submittable Portal for the City of Austin's Austin Live Music Fund grant application, administered by Create Austin, a service of the Long Center for Performing Arts. All grant application content and program guidelines are produced by the City of Austin. You can find the most up-to-date information about this grant on the Music and Entertainment Division's Live Music Fund webpage. To access the Submittable Portal, go to thelongcenter.submittable.com/submit. When applying for grants, to start, on the Submittable homepage, scroll down and select Apply for the grant you are interested in. You will be directed to the account sign-in page. If you do not already have a Submittable account, please click Sign Up and enter your details. Otherwise, log in to your pre-existing account. On the Grant Program Summary page, you will notice key information specific to the grant program you are applying to, including a link to program-specific guidelines. Our Create Austin website also has web pages dedicated to the Austin Live Music Fund, where you will find many resources, including a fillable application template, a detailed breakdown of the application, an insurance requirements quiz, and more. Next, to access the Submittable application form, scroll to the bottom of the page. Here you will be asked to enter your organization's Employer Identification Number, or EIN. This step is optional. If you are an individual artist or do not have an EIN, click Skip and continue to application. Do not enter your social security number here. Next, verify your email and then refresh the application page or click Proceed to the form. This will redirect you to an eligibility quiz. The program summary is restated at the top of each page in the application process. The eligibility quiz will verify that you are indeed eligible for that specific grant. If you receive an ineligible message after submitting the quiz and believe you filled it out incorrectly, go back to the home screen and try again. Or see the grant program guidelines for more details on the eligibility requirements. If you are eligible, you will continue to the full application. If you wish to invite collaborators to your application, click Manage Collaborators and enter the emails of those you wish to invite. For a detailed explanation of who can be a collaborator, click the link provided in this section. Section 1. Contact Details and Proposal Information. You will be asked to provide basic contact information, choose your applicant category, upload evidence supporting your eligibility, choose the activities you plan to use grant funds on, select your award budget, and provide organizational contact details if you run a business connected to your proposal activities. Please note, the application has different questions for professional musicians, independent promoters, and live music venues. Make sure to select your correct pathway. Section 2. Demographic Questions. This section is required by the City of Austin's Economic Development Department. This information will not be used to score your application, nor will it be seen by the application reviewers. Section 3. Narrative. This section has the only narrative questions in the Live Music Fund application. Your answers will not be scored, but collecting this information is crucial for the City of Austin to understand how you will use grant funds while promoting Austin to visiting and potential tourists. Section 4. Limited Access to Services. This is the first scored section of the application. You will be asked questions about your economic situation or the economic situation of your venue if you are a live music venue. Section 5. Local Economic Impact. This section asks how you or your venue's past activities have supported Austin's creative economy. You will be asked to upload evidence of your participation or collaborations that support your answers. For all scored questions that require document uploads, you must submit evidence for each section in order to receive points. Acceptable kinds of documentation for scored program questions include executive agreements, reservation, receipts, photos, and marketing materials such as a website, newsletter, social media, or printed publications. To get more information on this topic, go to the Austin Live Music Fund website or see the last page of our application breakdown. Section 6, Programming and Outreach. This section asks you to select how you or your venue's past activities have expanded audiences and amplified Austin's diverse arts and culture sector. You will be asked to submit evidence for this section. Section 7, Accessibility. This section asks if you or your venue's past activities have provided accessibility features and/or programming for non-English speaking communities. If you select yes to either of these questions, you will be asked to provide a brief written description of these features alongside documentation that supports your description. Section 8, Previous City Funding. This section asks if you received grant funding from the 2023 Live Music Fund event program, now called the Austin Live Music Fund. Section 9, Grant Award Budget and Tourism Marketing Plan Budget. This section asks you to fill in 2 tables. The budget table is used to describe your proposed activities budget. To enter this information, click on one of the cells and enter your amounts. The bottom row of the budget will auto-sum all the amounts you enter. Your budget should equal the full award amount you are requesting and also reflect the content you describe in other sections of the application. The tourism marketing budget is where you will input details on each type of marketing strategy you plan to use, both paid and unpaid. Your total marketing budget should equal the amount you listed in the marketing section of the grant award budget table. Have questions or would like support? Email our application assistance team at applicationhelp@thelongcenter.org or call 512-457-5161. Section 10, Acknowledgements and Attestations. This is the final section of the application. You will be asked to agree to several things, most of which you will have affirmed in the eligibility quiz. You have reached the end of the application. You can save a draft of your application to return to later by selecting the Save Draft button at the bottom of the page. To return to a saved draft, go to your Submittable profile and click Submissions, Drafts, Continue. Once you have completed your application and double-checked it for accuracy, click Apply. If working with collaborators, remember that only the primary account holder will be able to click the Apply button. Collaborators will not be able to submit the application from their account. It's important to note that while the application window is open, you can make edits to your submitted applications by filing a request to edit. To do this, go to your Submissions page in your Submittable account. Click on the Forms tab and locate the Edit button at the top right of your screen. A pop-up request window will appear. Here you will enter the details and a staff member will approve your request to edit. For support with the Submittable platform, reach out to Create Austin staff at cityofaustingrants@thelongcenter.org.